Here we have a 2019 69 plate Mercedes-Benz C220D AMG Line Premium. Now this vehicle does come with the black Pan America style front grille with the matching black front badge, as well as the multi-beam LED headlights, which do look very, very cool indeed, as you can see just there. It also comes with 4 superb 19-inch alloy wheels in black and silver. You do also have the chrome window trim, as well as the privacy glass on the rear. There's a quick look at one of those superb alloy wheels. Now we do have front and rear parking sensors with rear reversing camera, black tip exhaust which are flush in the rear bumper, and also the rear diffuser. Now if we go to the boot, I'll show you the amount of space that you get in. As you can see, you do get a nice amount of space in there. You do also have the storage nets on either side, as you can see just there. I'll pop that back down. Now this vehicle is free from any major marks, dents or scratches, and rear does look superb from every angle. There's a quick look at another alloy wheel. Now if you go to the rear, I'll show you a bit of the interior. Now we do have full leather throughout with ISOFIX points, pull down leather armrest. We also have 2 vents in the centre, and you also have storage behind the driver and passenger seat. Now on the doors you do have your electric windows with integrated speaker, black ash wood trim with ambient lighting just underneath. Now going to the front, there's a look at the driver's full leather front seat, which is extremely comfortable. On the doors you have your electric windows with your electric power folding mirrors, integrated speaker again with the black ash and the ambient lighting underneath, and the driver and passenger seat are also heated, as you do have the function on either doors. Now jumping inside the car, looking just down there, you have your auto light with your keyless start. So jumping in, foot on the brake, press the button, and then the vehicle will then start. Now as you can see, it is free from any warning lights on the dashboard, and have to scroll down. As you can see, it is done just over 3,200 miles. Now being the digital dash, you can change the look of it. So if I go home, scroll across to design, you have sport, classic, and also progressive. Now that progressive really does look very, very cool. I'm going to pop it back into sport like so. And it does have all these different other functions as well that you can have in front of you. I'm just going to pop trip back on there. Now we do have a multifunction steering wheel with paddle shift on the rear, which take the car into manual mode, and also cruise control and speed limiter just there. As you can see, we do have 2 touchpads on either side. Now the one on the left hand side controls the screen in front of you, and the one on the left hand side controls the screen in the centre. Now going to the screen in the centre, as you can see, we do have the satellite navigation there. We do also have DAB radio, media connectivity. Now we do have USB. If I scroll across and I'll go into media sources, you have Bluetooth audio and also 3 USB ports. Now I do have Bluetooth phone connectivity, as you can see just there. Now if I go home and scroll across to connect, you can find the Mercedes-Benz apps, links, and also Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Now if I pop it into reverse, you can see the rear reversing camera with the front and rear parking sensors just there. Pop that back into park, and I'll show you the drive modes. Now we do have Eco, Comfort, Sport, Sports Plus, and also Individual. Now Individual, you can adapt that, so you can change it to your drive preferences. Now coming down here, you do have the dual zone climate control, which works just as you would expect it to. Now I control it from just down here, and it's displayed just at the bottom of the screen, just there. Now as you can see, we do have the black ash wood trim all around the centre console, which is a very nice addition. Now we do have these buttons here, so you have your navigation, radio, media, and telephone, and also vehicle settings with the clock in the centre. Pop this open, you do have 2 nice sized cup holders with the USB port for the Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and also wireless charging there for your wireless charging phones. Coming down there, this is what you use to control everything else on your screen. So you do have your drive mode, select parking sensors on and off, as well as your camera, also stop start on and off. Also your volume, you can turn the screen off just there, and then the dial to do everything on the screen. Soft touch leather armrest with storage just underneath from a touch of a button. And there's a look at the passenger's full leather front seat with extended thigh support if you may need it, just like the driver's seat. Now if I show you the passenger seat's heated seat just works, as you can see just there, and I'll show you the driver's side as well. It works exactly how you would expect it to. Now, this vehicle is available to take away today with free contactless nationwide next day delivery. It's HPI clear, comes with fresh service, and we do offer competitive low finance. Thank you very much for watching. Video test drive of this 2019 Mercedes-Benz C220D AMG Premium. Now, the purpose of this video test drive is to show that the vehicle drives exactly how you would expect it to. Now, as you can see, I'm not having to steering wheel to keep it in straight lines, going straight and true, and not veering off to the left or to the right hand side. Now, we do have a multi-function steering wheel with cruise control and speed limiter on the right hand side. Now, to activate the cruise control, simply just push up on the dial and it goes to the nearest miles an hour. Push up very slightly, or just by one. Push up until you feel a bit of a click, but then it'll just to nearest 5 miles an hour. Now, to cancel, simply either just tap the brake or click cancel on the steering wheel. Now, we do also have the touch pads on the steering wheel as well. So on the left hand side, you control the screen in the centre, and on the right hand side, you can control the screen in the centre in front of you. Now, in the screen in front of me, it is a full digital dash, so you can customise it to suit your preferences. Now, we do have paddle shift if we wish to take the car into manual mode. So as we go to roundabout, we're going to take left as you would if you're driving this vehicle today. I'm going to take over. So I'm currently in 4th, drop it down to 3rd, back up to 4th, into 5th, and then I'm going to let the car take back over by simply just letting go. Now, if you want to hurry up that process, simply on the gear stick, just push down, and it will hurry up and go back into drive. Now, we do have the factory screen protector still on the centre screen, as well as on the stalk just there, as this is a very, very well kept car. Now, we do have the full leather seats throughout, which is extremely comfortable, where you can quite easily do 2, 3, even 400 miles in this vehicle and still get out feeling fresh. Now, again, we do have the screen in the centre, where you can find Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, Bluetooth media, Bluetooth audio connectivity, as well as the satellite navigation system and DAB radio. Now, the 2 front seats are also heated, so for those cold winter mornings, it really does make all the difference. But here at RS Car Sales, we are a 5-star dealership with over 300 5-star reviews on Google, Autotrader and CarGurus. Now, if you read through the reviews, our customers really do reiterate the fact of how good we are to buy for and how caring of a company we actually are. Now, if you're test driving this vehicle today, you'd be listening out for any unwanted knocks or bangs. Now, if you've been listening out during this test drive video, there hasn't been any, which is always a bonus when buying a used car. Now, if you haven't already, we do have Facebook, Instagram, TikTok and YouTube, so feel free to follow us on either platforms just to stay up to date with everything RS Car Sales. Now, if you follow us on Instagram and TikTok, you'll see a lot of the behind the scenes stuff. But right now, I'm coming to the industrial state, where I'm going to take a right. I'm going to perform an emergency stop and pop it straight into reverse, just to show you that the brakes work exactly how you would expect them to. And you'll see in the centre, the rear reversing camera pop up. So emergency stop in 3, 2, 1, hard onto the brakes, straight into reverse, no issues whatsoever. And you can see the camera just in the centre, back into drive, again, no issues whatsoever. Now, if you haven't answered all of your questions and inquiries during this test drive and walk around video, please feel free to get in contact with the sales team, where they can answer any unanswered questions and also run through some inquiries with you. But that's it for me in this walk around video test drive. Hope to hear from you soon. Cheers.